Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening again, and welcome back to the New York Live. It is 8 a.m. Eastern Standard now, and we are moving into 19th of December. A few sessions left before the holiday season sets in. I think 3 to 4 days maximum. Sometimes what happens is when the volumes are less, the volatility sometimes increases in terms of the bid and ask spreads increasing, and they behave like what they do in some kind of exotic pairs. So it is training too much of trading for the remaining of the days of the year is advisable, and never trade without a strict stop loss. At least of course you should never practice trading that. All right, so let's get started off. I wanted to discuss let's touch upon the 4-hour charts on all the 5 instruments, and also look out for the RSI and quick wave counts. I'm not labeling here, but I will use a pointer. We are still working on a potential third wave, out of which waves 1 of 3 and waves 2 of 3 are ready, and let me draw a couple of trend lines. I think we are still very much into the sell zone, yes, and a consolidation line. Okay, so either it is forming a flat or a triangle. So if it is a triangle, then prices like it's A, B, C, D, and E, and then it should drop lower. This is what happens. This is what should happen if it is a triangle. In case if it is trying to produce a flat, then prices will exceed or try to exceed 1.1860 at least by a few pips. Maybe it could go and hit the trend line resistance here. So kindly place your stop loss. If you are a swing trader, you should place your stop loss above 1960. If you have taken intraday shorts from around 1800 levels, recommended a few hours before the New York Live session, then you should keep your stop loss at least above the 1880 mark. Right, that is a very tight stop loss, but since you're trading, if you're trading intraday, you cannot afford anything above 1880, considering the risk reward ratio. All right, and the profits for intraday can be expected around the 1730 1750 mark. But if in case if it breaks below this support trend line, then I think you should be able to see 1550 levels very soon. There you are. All right, so stay tuned on the short side. That is still valid. We are waiting for either a triangle to materialize. If it is a triangle, it will not cross this trend line resistance. It will not cross above 1860. But if it is a flat, then please watch out. It might spike towards 1870. The intraday stops are recommended above 1885. If you note the Telegram messages, and if you're not in the Telegram still, you might want to consider joining at t.me/Japee. It's all free and complimentary. And if you are fine with the videos, then kindly take care of your trades with the intraday stop loss about 1885 and a swing stop loss if you are a swing trader about 1965. All right, let's move on to a pound. As I said, most of the instruments, most of them are we'll touch upon the RSI for all the charts just in a while. Most of them are setting up a triangle formation, possible triangle formation. Yeah, and if it is correct, then that is A, B, C, D and E. If it's all okay, we should be seeing a break below that support trend line. As far as the trades are concerned, we just booked short-term profits about 25 to 30 points before coming here New York live. And if you are still holding, you could want to take profits or at least move your stop losses to break-even levels, where we suggested to go short around 3400 levels for intraday. As far as the swing trading is concerned, kindly remain short. You can place your stop loss about 3550. Ideally it should go about 3650 as well, but watch out for a break below 1.3300. I mean a break of 3300 levels, or you can also go and sell aggressively over there, but it should be clearly below this trend line support, that is 3300 levels. All right, let's also have a quick MACDs and RSI view. Remember we are on a 4-hour chart here, and look at the RSI, specifically 55-60 zone. It has reversed from that zone. It could be, it's remained slightly shy. Actually 60 would be an ideal price to reverse. Who knows, there might be one more spike towards 34.25. We might get another opportunity to go short. Let's go back to the Euro USD and let me show you the RSI over there. You see there 60 levels, that's a resistance zone. Watch out for a bearish reversal around these prices, these levels, or maybe around 1850-60. Next, the dollar index approaching a support region around 40. Let me get rid of the RSI. Let me turn on the wave structure. That was wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, 1 of 3, sorry, not 3, 1 of 3, and 2 of 3 is mostly forming another triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Triangles are A, B, C, D, E, and if what we've done here is correct, then prices will ideally remain above 93.30. Let me draw, yeah, this is the support, right? It should bounce somewhere around let's say 93.40. We are long intraday from 93.50, so you might want to remain long for an intraday kind of a trade setup. Remain long around these levels, have your stop loss just below 93.30. You might want to place around 93.10 or 93.20. And for the swing traders, you might want to remain long. We're already long from 93.30 odd levels. The stop loss goes around 92.50 and lower. All right. Now, gold might have finally carved out a top, but we are not speculating on that. We've been speculating about a top since last 2 days now, but let's wait for one confirmation on this outside. How do we get that? First of all, wave 4, by all means, or by following all guidelines, it is clean till now. Till the time does not enter the territory of wave 1, there's nothing else that changes according to the wave structure. That is point number 1. Point number 2, let's view the RSI. There you are. This is what I wanted to show. 62, 63. Look at that tapering histograms all over. That is point number 2. Watch out for a bearish reversal any moment now. And point number 3, a bearish confirmation should be when prices break below 1260. 3 points, 3.5 points from here, and I think gold should be on its way towards the south side. You can draw a trend line. Always make a habit of drawing your counter trend lines. These are great, they're powerful tools actually, which help us trade with more confidence. You see the immediate trend line support wanting to give up. Right, price is entering slightly into the sell zone, not yet confirmed, but a good point for potential reversal. And silver, it has touched exactly around 1620 mark. If you were there with me in the UK live, we had discussed the same along with the Fibonacci retracements, and they were almost there around 1620, the 38.2% resistance. And as far as the wave structure is concerned, by all means, following all rules and guidelines, that should be wave 4, and potential drop lower should be wave 5. At least we are accounting or calculating wave 5 below 1550, if not 1500 levels. All right. So all in all, the RSIs and the histograms are beginning to show signs of tiredness for the counter trends to go and terminate themselves. Here you are, 65 on silver as well. In fact, silver is showing a bearish divergence. That is extremely good. Alright, so all in all, trade setups are falling in line. We just have to wait for another 48 hours or so, and that is okay until we're not playing up and down. Okay, we just managed to take some 25-30 pips intraday profits, but that is okay considering the less volatility days coming ahead of us. Alright, so trade sensibly, trade when the opportunities are there, and we should be fine. Right. Please write to me at Japee@yahoo.com, and also have a look at the website. You can find all the other details about joining the telegrams or the YouTube channel. If you're liking it, please help spread the word. All right. So let's bring this session to a pause now, and we will come back tomorrow around 10 p.m. or 8:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Asia Live. And before that, I might also send across a few short videos for good trade setups I've seen. All right. Kindly send in your feedbacks and how is it going. If you're finding it okay, do let me know. All right. So till the next session, take care and God bless, brothers and sisters. Goodbye.